Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds, who look really good.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Dwim Athletic Complex on the campus of Holy Ghost Prep, where we have Game 1 of a potential broadcasting doubleheader today between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds Lacrosse taking on Penncrest. Game number 2 will be a possible varsity matchup later between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds and the Haverford School. We'll get to that later, as for right now it's lacrosse time and both sides getting ready to come out to midfield for pregame ceremonies. For now, I'm Caden Stewart.
I'm Jack Dobbins.
And we'll go to Jack for a recap of the schedule and a preview for today's game.
Holy Ghost Prep comes into this game listed at 3-6 with a pretty rough few game stretch here. We got a 9-4 win over Abington on the 15th with this 9-5 loss against Springfield Township and a 16-2 loss against Marple Newtown, making the Firebirds 1-2 in their last 3, going against the 5-2 Penncrest Lions, who are 3-1 in conference. Last game losing to Radnor 14-6, but previous to that having a 4-game win streak over Lower Merion, Devon Prep, Upper Darby, and Strathaven. This is a challenge for the Firebirds. Hopefully they can overcome it.
So this is a stretch of the season where they need to start making up games at home. They have 6 straight home games. All will be broadcast here on the Holy Ghost Prep YouTube channel, but every single one even more important than the last for HGP. And now face yet another team with a winning record, coming off of a loss to an absolute powerhouse in Marple Newtown as their last home game, and they look for revenge here. The face-off man to start it off is Tommy Walsh, who has been on an absolute tear. The last time he was in a game that we called, he had 3 goals and 3 assists. That one coming in a dominant Firebird 9-2 win. Penncrest will have a change representative at midfield. Subbing off is Ben Kaufman. Tommy Walsh is called for a face-off violation on the first play of the game, and so Penncrest wins possession to start. We'll check it down to the outskirts of the far box. Zach Ritchie, the senior attackman, gets his first pass. Ritchie fires it up and then went down hard for getting a stick check, so Ritchie down early. As again, the senior attackman took a stick check at the logo, And he'll come off, stoppage of play, just 20 seconds in. The Firebirds have played physical defense all season. Defense has been their specialty. They're coming off, as I said before, the last time we streamed, a decent 9-goal performance. But overall, their wins have come in games where neither side reached double digits. Aaron Goldstein is coming on for Zach Ritchie, and Goldstein.
Ryan Lippy coming out swinging.
Yeah, Lippy with 2 stick checks on Goldstein, this sophomore defenseman.
That's 5 right there.
Goldstein checks it down to Matt Ferry. Ferry being pressured away from the crease. More good defense by the Firebirds. That time boxing him out was Logan Barnes, the junior long stick midi.
Lippy playing rough to begin this game.
Lippy a dominant force. He's been very present and made himself known the last few games. And once again in coverage as Aaron Goldstein brings it in again. Goldstein took a stick up high, but no whistle. Shot on goal is saved by the usual starter, Seamus Crandley.
Of course, we all know Crandley can deliver some hits of his own.
Firebirds are on offense for the first time today. Your goaltender matchup for today's game, Seamus Crandley for the Firebirds, and Caden Pauxtis, the senior goalie for Penncrest. Gavin McDonough started to bring the ball in towards the net, but flags went up immediately. Jake Gardner on the field for the first time in a while, fully recovering from a wrist injury he had in the preseason, is now on. He's around the X. Gardner is knocked down from behind. He went down and lost the ball, but a whistle sounds as again the delayed call was against Penncrest. Call was against Colby Poole, junior defenseman. Now we have a stoppage. We'll go over starting lineups for Penncrest. They have Matt Ferry, Zach Ritchie, Caden Pauxtis in net, as mentioned before, followed by Jake Chester at midfield, Colby Poole and Spencer Tyson, and Liam Doyle as a long stick midi, followed by fellow midfielders Ben Kaufman and Spencer Miley, Matt Scherer on defense, Owen Thompson at midfield, Aaron Goldstein on attack, and finally Ryan Kelly on D. And Ryan Kelly making a good stop there, forcing an off-speed shot into Caden Pauxtis' net. So Pauxtis makes the save. Penncrest will subsequently bring it down the field. Through the logo, it's Matt Ferry. Ferry, one of the many co-captains on this team. Ferry, Pauxtis, Poole, and Thompson, all 4 wearing C's today. Ferry goes to Zach Ritchie. Ritchie with Mateo DeChico in coverage. DeChico still covering Ritchie well. Ritchie spins and scores. Zach Ritchie able to beat Seamus Crandley with his first goal of the game, and Penncrest strikes first. 3 minutes in, it's 1-0.
Good move to get to the outside of the goal and just snipe it right in.
And pardon me, Ritchie gets the assist. It is a goal by Spencer Tyson, the senior attackman. So Ritchie, the fellow senior attack, going to Spencer Tyson for the goal. So it's 1-0 Penncrest to start this one early. HGP now back on offense. They have not had solid offensive possession yet, as the Penncrest Lions have owned most of these opening 3.5 minutes. McDonough goes to DeChico. DeChico back to the top to Josh Rasler. Rasler back to DeChico. Down low to McDonough. Chico, the return feed. He lofts one all the way down to Brady Flynn back behind the net. Flynn and Gardner expected to share reps at that X spot back behind the net. DeChico on the return from McDonough. Firebirds not forcing any issue here, taking their time, going around the corner. Rasler fires one off angle. And that shot was saved easily by Pauxtus. Pauxtus' pass goes to Matt Ferry. To Chico playing physical defense. Laid a hit on Ferry late. No call, though, as Ferry did not really go down. It was more of a stick check than anything else.
Got a mosh pit right in front of the goal.
Yeah, the ball is still loose right just in front of the crease. Penncrest wins possession. They had an opportunity there, but just too far out of reach was Owen Thompson. Thompson has Zach Ritchie, the assist, or the assister on a goal. Ritchie goes back across. And up to the top to the goal scorer, Spencer Tyson. Tyson and Ritchie exchanging passes. Now goes down low, spinning open space. A stick was on him all the way, and still a goal scored. Owen Thompson spins through the defense, gets around Ryan Lippy, who's been playing great defense so far, but concedes a goal there as that one beats Seamus Cranley on the right side. It's 2-0 Penncrest.
Great lead for Penncrest here, jumping out 2-0 pretty quickly.
Owen Thompson gets the unassisted goal there. It's the second goal of the day for Penncrest, the first one unassisted. Face-off was won by Penncrest. They took a quick shot. Mateo Chico looking for the open pass. He had it in his stick, couldn't bring it in. Big hit laid down by Bobby Williams. And Williams down the sideline into open space, has an opportunity. Williams to his classmate McDonough. McDonough spins out of it and finds DeChico looking for redemption after the bobbled pass. DeChico ushered away by the Penncrest Lion defense. DeChico down to Jake Gardner, fresh pair of legs. Gardner, Brady Flynn. Flynn cuts it back twice, lofts one up for McDonough, and just over his stick goes out of play. Turnover for HCP, and the Lions have possession once more.
Despite the 2 goals, I do think the Firebird defense is playing pretty gritty at this point, just trying to get hits off, just slamming guys. It is working pretty well.
Overall this season, the Firebird defense has not been the problem. It's been more the slow offensive starts. And their one win that we've called here at home, they got up to a 3-0 lead, and now they're down 3-0 as the goal was scored cross-country by Zach Ritchie. Ritchie with 2 points in the first 6 minutes of play here in this first period. 3-0 Lions lead.
Gotta lock in.
Three 0 Lions here with 5:59 to play in the first quarter. 4 12-minute quarters to come here from the New Athletic Complex. So far the Firebirds have lost every one of the 3 face-offs. Hoping to get their first win. Tommy Walsh still playing physically at the logo. That one knocked away. HGP has the ball loose out in front. Penncrest will be credited with the face-off win as they take possession but then fire it out of bounds. It was rolled off of the Firebird stick, most likely Lippy on that far side. Penncrest brings it in off the inbounds. Ben Kaufman, the junior midfielder. Kaufman to Owen Thompson. Thompson back to Kaufman. Aaron Goldstein now. Goldstein in open space, wind-up shot underneath, takes a hop before it got to Cranley, and then went over the net. It will say inbound, though, as right in front of it was Jake McQuaid. One of the 2 McQuaids on the team, as AJ is a senior attackman. Penncrest now coming back and off the inbound by McQuaid. They drop it off to Owen Thompson. Thompson up the far side to Aaron Goldstein. Goldstein, one bounce shot over the stick of Cranley and out of play once more. But once more, a Lion is right there on the X to get the stick, to get the ball. The stick is knocked away. Ryan Lippy with another successful stick check to gain possession for the Firebirds. And so it's Seamus Cranley bringing it up after the steal.
I'd say it's more than a successful stick check. He knocked the stick a good 10 feet. That was more than successful.
Penncrest, though, able to have an even more so successful stick check, not even having to knock the stick away to steal that one out of the reach of Massimo Chalka. Chalka now back on defense, trying to lay a hit down, but bounced off a Firebird, and now bouncing off Cranley and going in the net is a shot off the stick of Quinn Mahoney. And Mahoney joins the Lion offensive party here in the first quarter. It is a 4-0 Penncrest lead with 4:17 to go, and that brings about a timeout from the Firebird sideline. 4:17 to play in the first frame of 12. It's all Lions, 4-0. We're back live at the Doom Athletic Complex after the first time out of the game was called by Holy Ghost Prep 8 minutes in. They went back on offense coming out of the timeout, down 4-0 to the Penncrest Lions. And the Lions now answer that offensive charge with one of their own. Shot, and that one rattles off the cage bars behind Seamus Cranley. And off the back netting. So bringing it in off the inbound now. Zach Ritchie, assist and a goal in this first quarter. That shot saved by Cranley.
Barely.
So he's had a rough go of it the first 12 minutes, but a lot of opportunities on him. Not much he can do with some of them. Here's a whip shot by Ritchie. That one may have found his stick, but regardless, it went wide. And it's brought back in by the Lions with Owen Thompson. Thompson to the back, a shot, again wide of Cranley.
Penncrest is getting shot after shot. Firebirds need to shut it down because eventually one of these is going to go in.
The battle of opportunity so far in this game, and the Lions have taken the vast majority of shots in this one. HCP only 2 shots have found the goal, whereas Penncrest has had 3 in the last 10 seconds. Hoping to not make it 4 here. Spencer Miley had that one turned away. But yet again, the Firebirds with no one in that defensive X location to get the ball back in. And so every time Penncrest whips one on net and it goes out of bounds, it seems to be the Lions' ball. Matt Ferry now around the far side. Ferry with open space. Spins away from one. 2 bounce passes scooped up by Aaron Goldstein. 2:40 to play in the first quarter. Goldstein, off-speed shot, took 1 bounce before it got to Cranley, and it'll go out of bounds, with Penncrest once again retaining possession.
That's like 7 consecutive possessions.
Zach Ritchie tosses it in. Ritchie to Miley. Miley has that one knocked away by Lippy. Who else but Ryan Lippy? Now Mike Holt lays a hit. Holt trying to fight for the loose ball, but couldn't win it. But very physical defense there by the Firebirds along that near side. Picking it up is Spencer Tyson. Tyson has Williams. Pick was set by Zach Ritchie. Williams still stays on Tyson well. That pass is turned over. And who else but Ryan Lippy with the steal. Lippy sprinting down midfield. Lippy with speed and open space. Drops it off to McDonough. Has that one knocked away. Loose in front of McDonough. He still fights for it. Now he picks it up. Lost one to the sideline, hoping to get it to DeChico, which he cannot get there. And Penncrest takes over and successfully avoids the threat.
McDonough, absolute tank on that play.
Liam Doyle, the senior long stick midi. He drops that one back down to Zach Ritchie. Ritchie across to Owen Thompson. Thompson to the top. Goldstein once more. Goldstein to Spencer Miley, and he scores. Goldstein to Miley for the first time today. It's both of their first points of the game. And it's a 5-0 Lion lead. 11 minutes in with 1:08 to go in the first. Currently discussing the sudden change of events with some of his offensive staff in the crease. 5-0 Penncrest Lions lead the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds. Ben Kaufman bringing it down. Kaufman to Zach Ritchie. Back to Kaufman. And now back to Goldstein. Goldstein to Ritchie, who goes around. And more around the horn play by the Penncrest Lions, who have had no shortage of offensive time in the offensive zone or shots on goal in said time.
Absolutely dominating in both fashions.
30 seconds to play in this first group of 12 minutes. Cranley makes a save. And it'll take 2 hops before almost going out of bounds, and then doing so, but Penncrest brings it in. 20 seconds to play now in the first quarter. They should be looking to end on at least some type of positive note with a defensive stand. Here's Jake McQuaid. McQuaid to Ritchie. Ritchie back to McQuaid. Pick was set on a Firebird. Dylan McManus, a senior defenseman. 5 seconds and ticking. The clock did not stop. And now finally whistles sound, as it appears the clock should have stopped with about 6 seconds to play, but it kept running down to 2.9. They're going to add a lot more than just 6. It's 10 seconds to play. Length of the field heaved by Bobby Williams was off the stick of McDonough. And with 4 seconds left, that'll about do it. One more heave coming from Penncrest. Lofted over the net with Cranley in it, and that will do it for the first quarter of play. Well, through 12 minutes of the Dwayne Athletic Complex is a 5-0 lead for the Penncrest Lions. Jack, your thoughts on a dominant first half for the Lions?
Rough beginning. I mean, Firebird defense was playing rough. You do love to see the way they're playing. Just getting those stick checks, trying to make the ball get loose. But you can't let them take that many shots on goal. Keep someone in the X. Be the first to get out of bounds so you can keep possession. And don't let them get 7-8 possessions in a row like they were in that quarter. But overall, you know, Firebirds need to start turning up. But there are signs there that they could start turning up immediately.
They've had some offensive opportunities late in that quarter, but very few and far between, as they did not have any opportunity to get good shots on goal. It was more point-blank range from the corner. 5-0 lead, though, for the Lions. We'll have a 1-minute break, and they'll get back to action in the second quarter. bumping it on, 36 more to come from the Red Lake Complex here. Varsity Lacrosse early on Saturday. Trailing 5-0 to Penncrest Lions. The Lions in the second quarter on offense, moving it around is Jason Dexter. Dexter had that one knocked away by the Fire. It's down to McDonough, and McDonough has legs. Has other people, breaking news down there. McDonough has that one knocked away. He's been very patient today. He goes to Brady Smith. Fire brings it to the offensive turnaround. Steve Walsh, the leading scorer, has just touched the ball for the first time today. Pretty much held the score in the first quarter. Penncrest quite a good lead for None of the big to go. Steve Walsh is back and forth. Tommy, Reed, elaborate at the pass. Reed Walsh spins away. That one knocked away. Dex, man. Dex, too. Dude Walsh swapping in the middle. And a shot on goal. That would have been the assist of the year by Dude Walsh. As he's bowling two Lions. The Lions go more fortunate on the offense. Let's see if that one knocked away. And the Fire play with meetings here in the second quarter. The Lions going down everywhere due to hits. Gunner down the Firebird sideline. Back to Open State. Back towards the Firebird. Still in there from the White City. And the full road. Still coming. Walsh around the logo. Walsh got across. Radford. And Gardner. Winds up shot that was off the foot of Jason Foster. Coming outside up a little bit and stepping back up. Foster plays with Wall so far. He can see stays up to the pass. Razzler goes down. Dexter comes up and whistles down into it. The Fire will have to get just behind the net. Tommy Walsh. Walsh down double step. Makes the man miss. Walsh to the sky. That is a good down. Just a little bit too high. And it gets out over the crossbar by about a foot. Gardner and Brady split behind the net. 22-2. Gardner, Tommy Walsh. Walsh without looking out of his stick. Underneath shot is saved by Foster. Around number 4 is Orphan. The Lions back on offense. Miley. Miley to Aaron Goldstein. Top of the back third. Shot and scored. Texter to A.J. McQuaid. McQuaid in front of the net. He puts it back in off the rebound. A Texter shot as a 6-0 Lion lead. And McQuaid breaks the score throughout the second quarter. First goal in that frame. 4 minutes in. Morales here in the quarter, but he's a very physical, as you see right there. Bobby Williams, undisputed two-day, boxing out there. Kelsey out from Tommy Wall, but then coming down to Wall, catching out on the outfield. That's a spin, stop, fired wide. By Franny. Franny needs to pass well. The whole underneath, what a goal! That was another Mike Holt pump fake and spun around the back. A backdoor shot by the senior SBA president Mike Holt. It's a 6-1 ball game. Laid out. What a hit by a Lion that draws a whistle. Irving heads out to Chico with the bird. That was a perfect hit. Irving and Red Gardner well. Back and forth like 6 Flynn, and Flynn back to Gardner for the goal. Brady Flynn gets the assist on the goal by Tommy Walsh for Gardner's spot. With Walsh number 18 plus Tacoma, Gardner starts off, and it's now a 6-2 ball game for Vegas Lions. Walsh broke their first point of the game. Walt coming off a 6-point performance. Now the last 25 4 output at 3 assists. Lions though predominating on face-off. Despite this sudden offensive surge for the Firebirds. Again, the take down by 82. Moving back to McDonough. So Sanders to McDonough. Now Mike Bolton just to go. Knocked down the Firebird sideline. Tommy McDonough. McDonough tried to get Tommy Walsh. He's walking back towards the net. Brady Flynn with some speed. Taking a loose ball. He slides through. Flynn gets knocked down. Here's the Firebird. His teammate. That's Walsh. Neither can touch the ball. 4:43 to play in the first half. 16 Lions. Currently Brady's playing the good possession by lunging his take out towards the sideline. Then we'll start with the ball. Going out across the wall. Walsh, McDonough, one bounce shot, and that was played perfectly by Katie Hawkins. There by Hawkins that gets to this confidence back for a hot shot lead. In transition, the shot is off the stick of translation. First to get defended by Aaron Bolton. Got it away. Spencer Tyson now one of the goal scorers in the game. Load up. Matt Perry. Slide, very good, and taking it too high or 5%. There's a very early on in the season. The left early is playing the lead so far, and that's really back in the first quarter. Tyson. Right to Firebird. Tyson, Spencer Miley. Right, that's Tyson. Tyson, baseline shot. 3:16 now to play in the first half. Still 6-2 in the line. The Pirates haven't touched the ball since the call. Through the hole, how do you open it in live Cranley? Cranley never cut it out. Handing down to Bobby Williams. Williams pushing down the sideline. Williams, Steve Walsh. Walsh dodge, that stage. Next shot was right in the center of Katie Hawkins. Stopping out of bounds, Brady Flynn makes the left hand to the Firebirds. Tommy Walsh through traffic. 3 different Lions in the upper zone. Got a sky and just line of net. Brady Flynn was there once more. Brady Steve Walsh. Go ahead once more. He goes to McDonough. The Firebirds down on the far side. But here's Tommy Walsh. Top of the play with the Firebirds and all buckets of the Firebirds to go. Hopefully Walsh is okay. HCC will reduce possession. He go to Walsh. Back to Tuca. Now McDonough. hit. Here's McDonough on the reception. McDonough over the top shot. That was given up by the Lions. Way out of his own net comes Foxton. Walsh is knocked down by Seth Goldkeeper. And Foxton will walk on down the field over to Tyler and the Chargers and Spencer Myers. Here's TP back on attack. Here's the TJ. Shot on goal, it's saved by Foxton. Foxton will take it down and get 10 seconds. Miley, goal speed out across. What a sequence and what a goal by the Lions. Everyone on the offense touches the ball, but the last thing to do so is A.J. McQuaid getting a goal on the assist by Aaron Goldsby. With 2 goals in a row for the Lions in front of Goldsby and Steve McQuaid. And now it's 7-2 Lions in the first. Win the face-off off the goal. Then Hoffman cuts them down, but a timeout is called by what appears to be the Lions foul. 31 seconds to play in the first half. So 7-2 lead. 30 seconds to play in this first half in New Athletic Complex. The Firebirds trail 7-2 to the Lions, who have possession. Penncrest ending a 2-goal-in-a-row streak by HCP, looking for 2 in a row of their own, but that shot goes wide. Rebound comes out to Spencer Tyson. Tyson corrals in the loose ball with 7 seconds to play. Tyson underneath, pass to the top is deflected wide, and the loose ball is scooped up by HCP. A heave goes down, but time expires before it reaches the net. So 24 minutes have elapsed here from the Athletic Complex, and so far the Lions have dominated the vast majority of it. It's a 7-2 lead for Penncrest through 24. So, Jack, it was a rough first quarter. We definitely agree on that. But in the second, both teams scoring only 2 goals. So HGP starting to heat up a little bit on both sides. What did you see that you liked more in the second quarter?
I would definitely say a 2-2 goal ratio is better than a 5-0 goal ratio. So that evidently shows
By itself that the Firebirds had a better second quarter. But just the way that they were playing, Cranley was able to deliver great
passes over the top to midfield after blocking a shot, and there actually was some offensive chemistry between McDonough and Holt and those guys over by the crease. So I think it's just a great, productive quarter compared to what we've seen in the first quarter and earlier.
HGP definitely stepping up on both sides of the ball. I saw in the first 4 minutes a lot of spirited defense there. As Jude Walsh got 2 guys in the trying to get a shot on goal, so saves. On the other side, Mike Holt taking hold and scoring a goal in the crease with a backdoor shot on the brilliant assist by Gavin McDonough, one of the best we've seen this year.
McDonough's one of those guys that you can just get him the ball and he will run through as many defenders as need be to score.
All right, well, with that, we're through 24 minutes of play at the complex. 24 more to come from the DAC, and we'll be with you through all of it. The Firebirds down by 5, 7-2. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Newham Athletic Complex, where we have live lacrosse action. I'm going to start over. We have with live lacrosse action between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds and the Penncrest Lions. I'm Caden Stewart, starting the second half with you. Jack will be back in a minute. It's a 7-2 lead for the Penncrest Lions over the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds. The Lions got up to a 6-0 start. Since then, they are now on a 2-1 scoring run, if you're willing to call it that, over the last 8 minutes of in-game action. The Lions are going to change that, though, as they get a shot on goal to flex right off of Cranley and high and out of play. Aaron Goldstein now has it. There's a shot by Zach Ritchie, went off the net. But it was won back by the Lions, so they retain possession. Zach Ritchie goes back and forth. Ritchie to Spencer Tyson. Tyson cuts it back around the crease. Tyson whips the shot on goal, and he scores. Spencer Tyson beats Cranley up high. It's Tyson's second goal of the game. This one unassisted as well as his first, and it's back to a 6-goal deficit for the Firebirds. HGP wins one of their first face-offs of the game. This one, the only one they have won definitively, as it was won by by Mike Holt, as Holt sprinted down, got a pass to McDonough, but McDonough just couldn't get it on net. HGP goes around the emblem with the pass. It's picked up by Jacob Tuza, who has not touched the ball much today. Tuza goes to Jake Gardner. Gardner goes around behind the net, spins away from one defender, up to the top looking for McDonough, goes in and out of his stick. Chico and Lippy now trying to fight for it, but Lippy swatted it away across the line. And so Lippy is called for the violation as he's unable to go across the center line. HCP, though, wins the ball right back off the whistle as Bobby Williams has it. We welcome Jack back to the broadcast booth after a minute-long hiatus. Bobby Williams through the logo. Williams to Lippy. And he went to McDonough. Whistle sound again, and it's another offsides on the Firebirds.
What did I miss?
One goal scored by Spencer Tyson for the Lions. Yeah, that's about it. That's all you missed.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Holt going back and forth. Holt to the middle for Chico. And Chico is able to shuffle it up top to Seamus Cranley, who remains in net for the Firebirds. Cranley floats that one to Holt. Holt with speed and a lot of it. He drops one off to DeChico. DeChico has Holt and Razzler. Holt will cut back up and now will sub off, leading a line defender with him. Subbing off with Holt is Shane Worley. Jacob Tuza goes down low with Josh Razzler. Razzler to Tuza once more. Tuza thought about trying to go around a defenseman, but did not. And now floats one back down to Jude Walsh. Walsh, Razzler. Razzler gets hit up high. That'll bring about a penalty. Delayed call goes against the Lions, and so it's immediately blown off when Matt Scherer finally touched the ball. (8-2) Penncrest Lion lead. HGP with the ball deep in their offensive territory. McDonough Off to Gardner. Out across. Walsh takes a shot. That one was off the shoulder pad of starting goaltender Caden Pauxtus for these Pennsbury Lions. But Pauxtus caught the rebound. His pass now goes down the field to Owen Thompson. Thompson back to Kobe Poole. And Poole slowly walks down the Firebird sideline towards Cranley and net. There's a pump fake on net by Aaron Goldstein, but Goldstein peels away. Jake Gardner in coverage on Goldstein, but Goldstein gets around them, centering pass to the middle. A one-bounce shot. That one saved by Cranley. The deflection goes off of his shoulder and up near the broadcast booth onto the hill.
Great save right there. Cranley just shot that right up and right out of Frantic Memorial Field over onto the hill. So that clearly had some force on the ball and clearly the stick as well, because that went flying.
And Cranley makes a save. He's had a lot of opportunities to do so, but it's been a rough go of it for him. And that shot is in the back of the net as well. As the Lions now with 3 consecutive goals. Matt Ferry able to dive out in front of Cranley and beat him in the top left corner. It's now a 9-2 Lion lead as Ferry gets his first of the game. So Ferry and the Lions lead at 9-2. Face-off is won yet again by the Lions. And moving it down the field is Quinn Finnegan, the junior midfielder. He subs after winning the face-off. And now bringing it back through the middle is Aaron Goldstein. Goldstein's pass is deflected straight up but brought back down from midair by Zach Ritchie. Ritchie is taken down. Ritchie has that ball still loose out in front. It's tossed back towards the net. Seamus Cranley trying to pounce on it, and Cranley finally does. Cranley at the top is Santino Tiberio on the field for the first time. Tiberio to Chico. 7 minutes to play in the third quarter, 19 overall in regulation. Chico lofts one up and drops it right in the breadbasket for Razzler. Razzler avoids crossing that center line and goes to Jake Gardner now. Gardner back behind Pauxtus in net. Has that one knocked away. It was towards the net, but not a shot as Pauxtus actually picks up a loose ball. Pauxtus heaves that one down. It goes under the stick of Liam Doyle. Quick to recover there is Zach Ritchie, though, for the Lions, but Ritchie's pass goes out of bounds as well. So HGP will have possession. The inbound man is Josh Razzler. He finds a Chico. The Chico makes a man miss. He's in open space, checks it down in the middle. Here come the Fires. McDonough over the top, he scores! Gavin McDonough off of 2 brilliant feeds. The Firebird is down behind the play, but McDonough gets the goal in a great sequence. And it's a 9-3 lead for the Lions. Jacob Tuzik gets the assist on the Gavin McDonough goal, but he took a shot and paid for it. And he subs off. Tommy Walsh was injured earlier on in the game. We haven't seen him back on the field just yet. But now Tuza subs off after the goal by McDonough. McDonough a 2-point game now with an assist on a Mike Holt goal earlier. HGP wins back-to-back face-offs for the first time today. McDonough takes the pass off the face-off. He fires to Razzler over the head of the Chico. Chico around the baseline. Back behind the net now. Tommy Walsh is back on the field now, so speak of the devil, and he shall appear as Tommy Walsh hustling down the near side. He'll go back on defense. Pass down low to the middle. Bobby Williams able to knock the ball loose from a stick of a Lion. Williams still fighting for it in front of the net. It's inching farther away from the net, though. Behind the back pass wound up being a shot as Seamus Cranley catches it in midair.
That was a disgusting shot. If only Cranley didn't see it, that would have been a clip for the ages.
That was an amazing behind the back look. Josh Razzle took a shot behind the play, and he'll come off the field immediately. What a rip! A missile off a stick of Spencer Miley finds the back of the net, beating Cranley up high, and that was just a guessing game as Miley whistled one past the helmet of Cranley. It's a 10-3 lead once again for the Lions, who have now tied a game high in a 7-goal lead.
There is a flag on the play, though. I do not know what, but there is a flag of some sort.
Now, the goal may be blown off here, neither side going to the face-off circle just yet. The officials will have a conference about it. The scoreboard at the deck currently says 10-3. But that's subject to change here as the officials converse. And it appears no goal may be the call. And it is indeed the call. So no goal for Penncrest there on that great shot. So we're back to a 9-3 game. As moving it around behind the net was Ferry. Ferry to the top. Shot, that one eaten up by Cranley. And the shot came from Spencer Miley, who just had a goal of his taken off the board. Miley to Chris Kopertowski. Or from Miley to Chris Kopertowski. Miley now back on offense for the Lions. Takes a pass to the middle. Has that one deflected by Williams. Trying to get the return feed. He cannot. Now here's Ferry. Ferry to Quinn Mahoney, one of the goal scorers. Mahoney, Miley, Ferry, and he scores. So the Lions get that goal right back as Ferry beats Cranley on the left side once again. This time it's not as up high, but still finding the hole in the fiber defense of the Lions, and they've exploited it well. The 10th goal of the game for them, and with 3:30 to play in the third, it is a dominant 10-3 lead. (10-3) lead for the Lions. 3:30 to play in the third. Chico wins the faceoff for HGP and whistles and flags. 3 different flags threw at the same time. Looked like a physics equation on the far sideline. Here's Tommy Walsh. And Walsh went down. So did his stick, and the Lions finally bring about the whistle on the delayed call. .3:13 to play in the third. The Firebirds had the ball on offense with Gavin McDonough starting it. McDonough to Gardner. Gardner, the return feed. One bounce pass goes to McDonough. McDonough spinning away. McDonough down low. Flynn, that shot is saved by Hawkstis. But Pauxis did not win the race out of bounds. That is credited to Jude Walsh. So Walsh's lunge into the Firebirds, the ball right back. Walsh goes to Flynn. Flynn across to Walsh. That one goes wide. Taking a few hops before going out of bounds in that far corner.
Firebirds getting some nice looks here, just not executing. They need to start executing these shots.
Here's a Chico looking to do just that. That shot again wide. But again, Jude Walsh the only one in the area to win the ball right back. Flynn has it behind the net. Walsh to McDonough. Shot one bouncer. That one saved by Pauxis. And the Lions take over.
Pauxis is playing a great game on defense. All these shots from the Firebirds, and barely any of them have gone in. Only 3 total out of maybe, I'd guess, 15.
Yeah, Pauxis has done a great job today for HGP. Here's Jake Chester with an assist, bringing it in. Chester to Spencer Tyson. Tyson behind the net, checks it down to Owen Thompson. Thompson around the crease. Thompson to the top to A.J. McQuaid. McQuaid to the middle. And Thompson spins around. He gives it up. Owen Thompson leading the offense here in this third. Has not taken many shots, but has run the offensive possessions passing-wise. 10-3 lead for Penncrest. Spencer Miley has it. Miley out across. That shot goes wide. A lot of shots from the corner here in this third quarter. All of them not able to find the net as of right now. Aaron Goldstein, the sophomore attackman, took that one. Goldstein around the Firebird bench to Matt Ferry. Ferry on net, shot saved, Cranley. Ferry gets his own rebound in the air. Ferry from back behind the crease. Up to the top to Spencer Tyson. Tyson checks it down, Ferry on net. That one off the stick of Cranley, and flags fly. And those flags may be against the Firebirds.
Less than a minute here in this third quarter.
44 seconds to be exact. 10-3 lead for Penncrest. Owen Thompson, the junior midfielder, has it. Thompson to Spencer Miley. Miley back to Thompson. Thompson out across to Matt Ferry. Ferry, Thompson once again. Ferry had that one sail on him. Underhand shot did not work out just exactly as he wanted. And that one went high off the netting.
If that ball had been maybe 5 feet higher, that would hit off Founders.
Potentially. And Matt Ferry off the pass gets his second goal of the game, as that one filtered right in off the stick of Spencer Miley and Owen Thompson. Miley will get the assist on the Matt Ferry goal, and it's now a 11-3 Penncrest lead, and they're going to run away with it here late.
Sad. Rough play there, just dishing it right in, flicking into the goal. Penncrest putting up a great offensive game.
Matt Ferry becomes the fourth different player on this Penncrest roster to have multiple goals. Ferry has 2, Zach Ritchie has 2 and an assist, Spencer Tyson has 2, and A.J. McQuaid has 2. All 4 of those also seniors. So good job in their senior season. The senior 4 quarters here as the third quarter comes to an end. We're through 36 minutes of play. 12 more to come from the DAC. It is currently an 11-3 Penncrest Lion lead over the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds. We're through 36 of the DAC, 12 more to come. The Firebirds looking to not concede a 12th goal here as 11-3 Penncrest leads at the Firebirds' home field. The Firebirds had a positive-looking second quarter, but were not able to build off that, conceding 4 and only scoring 1 in that third frame. For now, though, the HGP Firebirds have possession 40 seconds into this fourth and final quarter. Seamus Cranley and Net take it out. Cranley heaves one down. That one batted away. And the target was Jude Walsh. Spinning away from Walsh now is Ben Kaufman. Kaufman takes it down with Aaron Goldstein around the box. And Goldstein's next pass went wide. A flag is thrown. And we'll see what's called on. And it appears to be called on the Lions, who have substitutions to do. (11-3) Penncrest leads. 1 minute going in this fourth quarter. 10:59 to play in, hopefully not the game, but in regulation. McDonough takes the ball through the logo. McDonough to Razzler. Back to McDonough. Now down to Jude Walsh. Walsh goes around the crease with Flynn. Flynn to Walsh. Back down to Flynn and back to Walsh. They play hot potato with it. McDonough now to the middle. Gardner whips one on net, but that one was eaten up by Pauxtis. We actually have a goalie change. Pauxtis has come out of the net in between that break between third and fourth quarter. So Pauxtis is out and Carson Patty is now in. So Patty makes that save. And it's his first one on his first challenge of the game. Carson Patty, the sophomore goalie, relieving Pucks, just the senior. Here's Ben Kaufman. And Kaufman's pass trickles out of bounds. HCP wins the race, and it's Potato Chico inbounding. Chico down the sidelines, around the midfield line. Chico being boxed away as that one knocked away. And now here's Jake Chester. Chester is tripped up. That'll bring about a penalty, but Chester is not happy. He makes something behind the play. Got to the base of block and look. No, not a smart idea. Maybe there's no reaction. They call for his something to foul. They started the whole thing. I'm just picking on Ryan. The extracurriculars, 11 and let's see a clear tripping penalty. They'll definitely be Lion ball. We'll have a man down, so we'll call it for this confirmed, picking it up as the goal. If it's down, we're back in the live game action. There's Aaron Goldstein. Goldstein down low, shoots the plate. Thompson has that one fired on that third wide. There's one by the line. To the middle. Miley. Cross. Miley to return. That shot is deflected wide and saved by Brandley on the return, right off the inbound, and that one keeps him on the far side. Spencer Tyson, that hat trick. He becomes the first player today to do that. And now the team leader in goal for the Penncrest Lions. Spencer Tyson is his third. And also he gets recorded his first goal of fourth. But nothing that Trent could do there. Trent was put back in by Matt Curry with 2 goals on the zone. Michael Barry takes off the Ben Carter. Shot, drawing traffic, draws a flag, and scores. What an unassisted goal by Colby Poole. Getting by 5 defensemen, knocking down a fielder, and drawing the call. All within about 10 seconds. And 13 between Penncrest, leading that one to the goal way. By the Firebird side, and this one with them. 8:40 to play in north and kicking now as we go leading on 13-3 on stop. 10-goal lead for the Firebirds. We got 8.5 to go. We'll come back with a timeout. We're through 3.5 from the DAC here at Holy Ghost Prep. 8.5 more to come in this fourth quarter. It is a 13-3 lead for the Penncrest Lions. 2 more goals have been scored in this fourth quarter. One of them scored by Colby Poole, that being the latest. And that drew the timeout that was called by the Firebirds. Seamus Cranley eats up a shot there. This has not been his day. He's been very solid overall on the year, rarely allowing a double-digit goal against. But today, just too many opportunities, and eventually some are going to start going in. And that has been the case throughout the day.
Penncrest been severely outnumbered the Firebirds, took the shots on goal, and
as you say that, one of the shots cashes in as Miley finds Shane Worley, the senior attackman, and Worley, one of the few members of the Lions roster touched the field today that has not scored at least 1 point, able to add his name to the list as Worley makes it a 14-3 lead.
I mean, when you're allowing so many shots on goal, as Kate said, eventually they're going to start going in. And early in the game, 5 goals in the first quarter wasn't too awful. Kept it close in the second quarter, but at the end here, just been allowing shot after shot after shot. And even though a small percentage of them are going in, that's still a lot of goals based on how many shots they're taking. This is a rough second half of the Firebirds, and hopefully they can find a way to get it more intact before next game.
The HGP has had a rough go over these last few weeks. Coming off, as you said before, on the pregame recap, a 16-2 loss to Marple Newtown in their last home game. Now this one currently not looking much better at 15-3. Still 7 minutes and change to play. Chico brings it down. He goes up to the top, finds Jude Walsh. Walsh hovering around the logo. Over to Razzler. Razzler to DeChico. And right back to Razzler. Razzler and DeChico exchange passes. Jude Walsh takes yet another one. That pass is a one bouncer underneath the stick of Brady Flynn. And Flynn will watch that one go out of bounds. Flynn down the sideline. Flynn to now McDonough. McDonough almost stripped of the ball. He has 2 points on the Firebirds' 3 goals, scoring 1 and assisting on 1. And timeout. It would sound like a timeout was called, but neither side is given one. McDonough brings it in now to DeChico, 6 to go. DeChico to Jude Walsh. Walsh trucks the man, but lost the ball in the process. And so winning the war there is Ryan Kelly, the junior defenseman. Kelly moves up. Colby Poole takes it. Poole, Shane Worley. Worley back to Poole. And Poole thought about a shot, but thought better of it, slowing down the pace. Poole to Spencer Tyson. 5.5 to play. 14-3 lead for the Lions. Around the back of the net, go Penncrest. Zach Ritchie has it. An assist and a goal today for Zach Ritchie. Ritchie fires to the middle to the guy with a hat trick in Spencer Tyson. And Tyson continues to slow the pace of the game down along that Lions sideline. Tyson to Shane Worley. Worley to Zach Ritchie. Ritchie around the box, drops it off, and having it knocked away is Quinn Mahoney. Mahoney to Worley. Worley being boxed away around the sideline. And Worley around the X for the Lions. On the field is Brady Pettit, a junior attackman. Does not get much playing time this year. But Pettit now on a fresh pair of legs, and he gets a pass. Pettit spins out of one hold. And a shot in the middle is off speed, triples wide. And no harm done to the Firebird defense. Spencer Tyson. And Tyson with a hat trick to his name today. Tyson through the middle, had that one stood up and knocked away. But Chico has an open space. Here come the Firebirds on the move with the Chico. 3:40 to play. And pardon me, that's Mike Holt, not the Chico. Both of them have carried speed though, and now Holt had his pass to go to Jude Walsh, where that one knocked away. Now Colby Poole once again. Poole around the sideline. Goes down low to Spencer Tyson. And Tyson back to Shane Worley. Worley to Jake McQuaid. Again, one of the two McQuaids on the team. AJ with 2 goals today. Jake has not been on the field much, but a chance to get some garbage time points here. Subbing out of the net is Carson Patty, who is a replacement goaltender for Caden Paukstis, who played most of the first 3 quarters. So Carson Patty had subbed off, and he will stay off, as now subbing on to be goaltender is number 3 goalie on the roster, a freshman, Jackson Crawford Preston. So Crawford Preston is in for the first time today as he replaces Carson Patty. Patty saw 2 shots and saved both of them. So a 100% save percentage for the sophomore goaltender. Caden Paukstis not that much worse today, only conceding 3 goals through his about 30 minutes of work. 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, 14-3 lead for the Lions. Moving around in front of the net is Shane Worley. And timeout is called as Worley's shot went over the back of the net and out of bounds. HGP calls timeout, put some new legs on, maybe some unfamiliar faces who get their names called on today's broadcast. 1:50 to play in regulation, and most likely the game, and in lieu of a miracle, and a major one at that by the Firebirds, who currently trail by 11, 14-3. Under 2 to go from Holy Ghost Prep, where the Firebirds currently trail the Penncrest Lions 14-3. Again, some new faces on the field today for either side. Jackson Crawford Preston is currently in net for the Lions. And one of his teammates also getting on rarely is Logan Darby. And so Darby, the junior, goes around. Darby to Quinn Mahoney, a goal scorer today. 1:13 to play in regulation. Mahoney out across to Jake McQuaid. McQuaid back to Darby. And Darby goes around the outskirts of the box. Back to the far corner. Seamus Cranley remains in net for HGP. And he sees that shot trickle near him, but not quite on net just yet. Diving attempt, and there's a goal scored by Brady Pettit, the junior attackman. So Pettit gets his name added to the scorecard for today. 44 seconds to play in the game. And that one may be the final nail in the coffin in a 15-3 lead, and most likely 12-goal dominant win for the Lions.
Maybe. Keyword. 30 seconds left. 12-goal lead to surmount. I think it's possible. Anything's possible at Holy Ghost Prep.
Quinn Finnegan, the representative for the Lions in this probable final face-off. Finnegan to Brady Pettit, who just scored the goal. Under 10 seconds to play. 7, 6. The Lions slowing it down just a little bit. And they do not appear to want to take the final shot, and they will not. Time expires on a rough day for the Firebirds all around. It is a dominant 12-goal blowout victory for the Penncrest Lions. 15-3, your final score from the Dwayne Athletic Complex. Jack, what are your final thoughts? You're shaking your head?
Yeah, I mean, second quarter looks very promising. Other than that, kind of a really rough game. Firebirds need to work on getting that offensive production constantly. There were a few flashes in there where they showed a lot of chemistry on, say, the whole goal. That was very impressive. But they need to find a way to do that more often. Penncrest seemed way more in tune with who's going to be where when. Holy Ghost seemed they were kind of just tossing it around. And I think they need to really find a way to get to work with each other and not just make do with what they have.
Yeah, as you said before, a lot of problems on either side. The defense allowed too many shots on goal for Cranley.
That as well.
Yeah, and there was just a lot of open spaces. Cranley can only do so much. Just not very good guessing day for Cranley when a one-on-none appeared in front of him. So again, your final score through 48 minutes is 15-3 in favor of the Penncrest Lions. As we have some future soccer stars coming on the field for their game after this one. So one final time from Holy Ghost Prep, I'm Caden Stewart.
I'm Jack Dobbins.
And we'll see you on Monday when Holy Ghost Prep Lax is back in action here at the Dwayne Athletic Complex. That game will be at 4 o'clock, and we'll see you then.
Holy Ghost Prep ties it up.
Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds, who look really good.